Now, today we are going to learn first lesson of Civics 8th standard, that is Introduction to the Parliamentary System. Now we are going to learn the first lesson of Civics 8th standard, that is Introduction to the Parliamentary System. Okay. Now, first of all, in this chapter, we will learn the machinery or the system of government as given in the Indian Constitution. Okay, now, first of all, some questions arises in your mind. Now, you can see in the bracket, there is some questions are there which arise in your mind also. That is, what is parliamentary system of government? Second one, in India, we have Prime Minister, but why is there no Prime Minister in the United States of America? And third one is, what is the difference between parliamentary and the presidential system of government? Okay, now guys, first of all, we will see the types of government system is there. There are two types of government systems are there. Now you can give the answer of your question is there. Which are they? The first of all, the parliamentary system, and second government system is presidential system is there. Okay. Now we will see the branches of government and their functions. First of all, we will see the branches of the government and their functions. Now, first is the legislature is there. What is their function of legislature? That is to make laws. Legislature to make laws. Second one is executive. The function of executive is to implement laws. And third one, judiciary. The function of judiciary is to provide justice. Okay. Now, parliamentary system of government. What is the contribution of England? You know it very well. The first parliamentary system of government developed in England. Very important thing is there. Now, we can see the contribution of England is there. The English constitution is an unwritten constitution where governance is carried out in accordance with traditions, customs and conventions. Okay, now the British Parliament has evolved over a period of time. Very important thing is there. And then the parliamentary system of government having its roots in parliament. The parliamentary system of government having their roots is in the parliament is thus considered as the contribution of England. Now, though the India has adopted parliamentary system from England, both the system tend to differ in certain aspect. Now, it's okay. India has adopted the parliamentary system from England, but there both the system of the England and India is the different. Okay. Now, second point, we can see the characteristics of parliamentary system in India. Okay, whatever the characteristics of parliament in India is there. First is the legislature of central government is known as parliament. What do you mean by parliament? The legislature of central government is known as the parliament. Okay, now then the second, the Indian parliament is composed of president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, two type of legislation are there. That is the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is there. The members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people and their numbers are fixed. You know it very well. Election to the Lok Sabha are held at regular intervals. After 5 years, you know it very well. The candidates are directly elected by the people. When they elected in the election, the majority party forms the government. You know it very well. Those candidates have the maximum candidates have elected, their majority is there, and so whatever the majority of the party is there, they can form their government is there. But what happened sometimes when no party gets clear majority, few parties come together and form a coalition government, coalition government. You know it very you know it very well. In Maharashtra, no party has the clear majorities there. So the Shiv Sena, then Rashtrapati Congress and Congress, they came together and they formed their coalition government is there. The leader of the majority party becomes a prime minister in the central level. The leader who leader of the majority party is there, who becomes the prime minister. He select candidates to form council members. He has rights. The prime minister has rights to select the candidates from the council of minister. That is the a lot of ministers departments are there. You know it very well. The home minister is there, defense minister is there, finance minister is there. A lot of departments are there. The Council of Ministers has to perform dual functions of implementing the laws and to fulfill responsibilities of the legislature. Now, third point is that the responsible system of government. What is meant by the responsible system of government? First of all, the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers is responsible to the legislature for all their actions and policies. You know it very well. Okay. The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, they all are responsible to the legislature, whatever the actions and the policies were there. The Council of Ministers has to function taking the legislature into confidence. Third one, the decision taken by any ministry or any department is considered as the decision of the entire council of members or the ministers. Not a single minister, not a single person can take the decision. They came together, they discuss on it, and then they take the decisions. Okay. Now, the functioning, last point is that then the functioning of the Council of Ministers is based on the principle of collective responsibilities. Now, the next point is no confidence motion. In the parliamentary system, the executive is dependent on the confidence of the legislature. It is very important thing is that executive is dependent on the confidence of the legislature. If the legislature feels that the executive does not work in accordance to its wishes, it can pass the no confidence motion against executive. If the Lok Sabha passes no confidence motion against the executive, it has to resign. Thus, no confidence motion is an effective tools of the controlling the executive. Very important thing is that no confidence motion is an effective tool. This is very important tool is there. Very effective tool is there. Non-confidence motion to control the executive. Okay. Now the next point is the parliament is supreme. In the parliamentary form, the legislature is supreme. In the parliamentary form, legislature is supreme. The highest point, the highest level is there. The parliament decides upon the issue of the public welfare, thus being a big house of representatives of people and expresses sovereign authority of the people. It is called as supreme body. Then next topic is there. Why did India adopt a parliamentary system of government? Just you can understand, this is the question is there. Why did India adopt a parliamentary system of government? It has some reasons are there. First is the development of parliamentary institutions started during the British rule in India. The development of parliamentary institution, when it was started during the British rule in India. Second one is the British rulers governed India in accordance with this system. Indians were familiar with this system of government. Another reason is that the Constituent Assembly adopted this system after a thorough discussion. A few changes were made in the parliamentary system to suit the Indian situation. It means there is a discussion and deliberation in the system is there. Now another point is that the importance given to the discussion and deliberation. Discussion on the questions related to public welfare taken only after discussions in the parliament. Now just you can understand, the parliament, the ministers, they are elected by the people, so it's their duty to discuss about the public welfare, and just taken, it is taken after the discussion and the in the parliament is there. Members of the opposition party also take part in these discussions. Both the majority party, those who have rule, and another is the opposition party is there. They both came together and just they take the decision on that. Discussion is there because it is about the public welfare is there, the for the common people is there. Opposition parties point out shortcomings in the policies and laws. The main role is there of the opposition parties there. They point out shortcomings in the policies, whatever, and the laws are there, whatever are about the common people are there. Since discussion and deliberations are an integral part of parliamentary system, it helps in framing proper and effective laws. This last point is very important. Whatever the discussion and deliberations are done in the parliament, it is the integral part of the parliamentary system is there. Why? Because it helps in framing the proper and effective laws are there. The presidential system of government is there. The another point is there. Presidential system of government can be said to be another important system of government is there. This type of system exists in countries such as United States of America is there. It has their characteristics. What are the characteristics of presidential system of government? First is the president is the executive and elected directly by the people. Okay. Now, president is the executive and he was elected directly by the people. Though the legislature and executive are not directly dependent on each other, they keep a mutual check on each other. The president has power to implement laws. What we can say that the legislature and executive are not directly dependent on each other, but they keep mutual check on each other. It is very important thing. And one another important point is there, the president has the power to implement laws. The United States of America has adopted the presidential system of government, but France, Germany, Switzerland, etc. have adopted different system of government other than the above two, means the parliamentary system and the presidential system. Okay, do you understand? Now, whatever the exercise is given in this lesson, just you have to solve these questions and answers in the homework notebook. Okay, thank you.